Take what resonates, leave the rest. This is for Sagittarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Be sure to flip and switch the roles, genders, and place yourself where you fit, okay? Hey, hold on, guys. Why didn't it show me? Okay. All right, so what do Sag placements need to know? Oh, 11:11 came on, was on the clock when I was getting ready for you guys' reading. It was after I did Leo. Some of you guys can have Leo in your chart, or you could be dealing with somebody that does. But something could be significant about the number 11, 22, 4. Somebody's birthday numbers could equate to 11 or 22 or 4. But either something about, yeah, something could be significant about those numbers or dates of a month. But let's see, what do Sag placements need to know? What's going on for Sag for the month of April 2025? So we got purification. I like this. We got delight and we got truth and abundance and courage. Okay, nice. So with the purification card, Aries, this kind of came out for Aries reading. A lot of you guys could be trying to clean away certain, I don't want to say clean away. Some of you guys could be doing spring cleaning. But with this purification, I'm getting spring cleaning. Like, I go watch Aries. Because in Aries reading, it was about Aries, you know, less is more. They were in their reading, it was about somebody trying to make changes, but it not being supported by people or a person around them. So that may resonate with you guys, whether you have Aries in your chart or not. You may want to go watch it. But with this purification, you know how they say April showers bring May flowers. So there's a lot of cleansing, a lot of purging. There could be some things that you may need to like purge away within you so that those blessings, especially abundance, if you've been struggling with your finances, there could be things in your energy that need to be purged and cleared out. That could be habits, that could be thought patterns, it could be certain people, places, things. But let's see, what's purification for Sag? Okay, Empress in reverse, Taurus, Libra energy, and we got the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, March, Pisces, March, Aries. Now, the Empress here, Taurus or Libra, you can have in your chart, or you're dealing with somebody that does. There could be a need for more self-care. The Empress in reverse, whether you're a man or a woman, this can talk about, for some of you guys, this can talk about a person in your life who is very draining, very overbearing, very smothering. This person, they're a false empress. They're not really a divine feminine. They're a Queen of Wands at best. They may be attractive, but that's really all that there is to them. They don't really know how to birth anything, grow anything. They're not creative, they're not original. And this person could even be really spiteful, really petty, vindictive. They're a nasty person. And they don't take accountability for anything. They don't learn from their mistakes. Yeah, they're always trying to get out of something. Or yeah, this could even be a friend, a lover, somebody in your family. This could be like a sister. This could be your child's mother, or you could be this person's child's mother. Take it how it resonates. Or this could be somebody that you've dated. But this, yeah, Empress in reverse, there's a lack of growth. Some of you guys could be realizing why you are lacking growth in some area of your life. And it could be due to a person, or it could be due to you not taking care of yourself properly. But we'll see. What's purification? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be getting good news. This could be an offer coming in. This could be about like your money, something material. For those of you, for my ladies, if you've been struggling with conceiving, you may have to change your diet. You may need to like, yeah, change some things around. But Page of Pentacles is good news. Somebody here could be a tarot reader. Or you could be studying something new, going back to school, learning a new skill. Something could have taken a while to come in, but it's coming in. Yeah, what's this? What's purification? Yeah, Eight of Wands. There could have been some type of delay here with this Eight of Wands in reverse. I feel like when Mercury stations back direct, because with this 8 of Wands in reverse and we in Mercury retrograde, there could be some type of delays. There could be issues going on with communication, internet, Wi-Fi. 2 of Swords here, Moon in Libra. Somebody can have a tough decision to make, a tough choice to make about something. What's this Empress in reverse? Empress in reverse. Yeah. Ace of Wands. There could be, yeah, 4 of Wands in reverse and Temperance. 3 of Swords, Lovers. For some of you guys, there may be an unexpected pregnancy. Okay, the Fool here, so just be careful. If you can know you can get somebody pregnant or you can get pregnant, be careful if that's not what you want or you don't want that right now. The Fool, Aquarius, Aries energy. Somebody here could also be moving out of a home. 3 of Swords here. The Lovers in reverse. The Lovers is like a lack of accountability, a lack of, somebody here can have major trust issues. Somebody here could have made the wrong choice in love. Yeah, what's this Fool with the Ace of Wands? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse and a 2 of Cups in reverse. So somebody here could be going through a breakup. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody can have Earth in their chart, Sagittarius energy as well. Somebody could be a December Capricorn, December Sag. 2 of Cups in reverse, Venus in Cancer. This could even be a friend. This could be a lover. This could be someone that you are involved in, connected to, close to in some type of manner. This person could be a very mean-spirited person. They're very clingy, very codependent, very superficial. Y'all don't get along well. This could be your own mother or a mother figure. There's no real intimacy. Something is very surface level. Something could just really be about the look, sex, lust, but or passion. But it's not love. I'm not really getting anything that's keeping. With the 2 of Cups in reverse, this could be incompatibility. This could even be an abusive relationship. There could be an abuse of power going on between you and somebody. Maybe because of finances or because of just the way somebody goes about things. I don't know. No accountability here. There's a contract between you and somebody that's null and void. Something is happening. Something is being purified out of your energy so you can move on, so you can detach. Whoever this is for. 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is somebody that you have a long history with. You may have kids with this person. This can even be a sibling or a childhood friend for some of you. I feel like something was just an illusion. There was some type of illusion that was keeping somebody stuck. This person with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, they could have somebody here could be trying to trap somebody with a baby, or they think that's going to keep somebody stuck and it's not. I feel like something is over with the Death card, whether it's baby or not, pregnancy or not, something is over. Kids or not, friend or not, family member or not, something is over. 6 of Cups, Scorpio Sun energy. Some of you guys have history with this person. You've known them for a long time. Y'all could have grew up together. Again, this could be a lover, a friend, a family member, whoever. Somebody that y'all got money with, did business with. Yeah. Somebody keeps trying to project and block somebody's new beginnings. Every time somebody feels like somebody's moving on or moving forward, they like do something to like, I feel like somebody here is trying to make you think about the past. They want you to feel nostalgic. They want you to think about, you know, how things used to be, how when y'all first met, when y'all first became friends, and when y'all first did this, when y'all first kissed, somebody's trying to use nostalgia to like, somebody's trying to like, put rose-colored glasses on something that's clearly dysfunctional, unhealthy, and incompatible. Page of Pentacles. And somebody may also have to, and for others of you, there could be somebody around you or around somebody that's getting in the way of you and somebody deepening your connection or deepening a bond. You and somebody may not be seeing eye to eye right now, or there could be some type of emotional separation because there's somebody in your energy or in their energy who is like, they keep trying to come up with ways to like, somebody keeps wanting to start over with somebody, or that's the problem. Somebody here keeps going back to somebody from their past that they're not compatible with. Somebody was already in a relationship with. Somebody here keeps going Yeah, somebody's not in love with somebody, or the love is not the same, but somebody here keeps looking back or going backwards. Yeah, I can't make it up. Maybe somebody feels like they've been through a lot with somebody. Somebody here knows them better than other, you know what I'm saying? Like, there could be kids involved, maybe somebody feels like somebody here could be sick, or something's going on with somebody's finances, so they feel like they can't. Maybe somebody's worried about what people are going to think or say. There could be mutual friends involved, family involved. There could also be a big family secret. Somebody could be finding out that somebody here is really two-faced. Yeah. What's this Page of Pentacles? You're the World here. There could be a child that's graduating, or you're learning, or you could be graduating soon, or there's some type of accomplishment that's happening. Somebody here is about to be single. Yeah, I really feel like somebody here somebody could be, y'all could be moving. Some of you guys could be in a long distance relationship, or there's emotional distance between you and somebody. Yeah, there's like unrequited love. There could be a breakup here. Somebody here could have went back to somebody, or somebody feels stuck somewhere emotionally. It could be because of finances. Somebody here could be unemployed with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe somebody depends on somebody financially or for stability, or there's comfort here, codependency for sure, but there's no love. I can tell you that. No love here. Some of you guys can do something online where you can make money. Whether you're teaching something, or you could be learning something online. Some of y'all could also be getting good news. You'll be able to travel. Something could have been, we'll see here. But what's this World here? Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo energy. What's the World? Some of y'all could be wanting to read more. What's the World? Yeah, Justice is here. Libra energy. So maybe something happening around Libra season, September. Something could be happening around September or October. You or somebody can have Libra in your chart. What's this World here? Yeah, the Death card. Something is over. Scorpio energy. Heavy Scorpio in this reading. You or somebody has Scorpio in their chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. That's why it's good to know your birth chart. Go to AstroSeek or Cafe Astrology and type in your birth information. Something is over. A cycle is closed. I feel like somebody could be standing their ground. Somebody now sees that they have options. They have possibilities. If you guys didn't think you had options, you do. There may be somebody here can have a lot of options, a lot of choices. Somebody also trying to fuck with somebody's memory too. Somebody could want somebody to forget about all the fucked up shit that they did to them, or somebody's trying to make somebody forget a particular person, a child for some of y'all, or something about somebody's inner child. Maybe somebody's childhood could be a bit blurry. Yeah, somebody's really, what's the Death card? Yeah, the Emperor here. Aries, you or somebody can have Aries in their chart. Go watch Aries. Somebody is changing. I feel like somebody here is growing up, or they want to. It's like one person is growing up and the other person is like not changing. And some people, yeah, with the Empress in reverse and the Emperor upright, somebody is misaligned with somebody. Somebody is not somebody's match. And somebody could be seeing that now. Somebody here could be feeling rejected. Yeah, somebody could be feeling rejected by somebody. Who's this Emperor? Yeah, the Knight of Swords. I feel like somebody here is facing their fears. Taurus, Gemini energy. Somebody can have Taurus or Gemini in their chart. Somebody could be born in May. Somebody is focused. They're becoming more disciplined. They're becoming more structured. Because the Emperor is to be an Emperor, everybody wants to be a divine feminine, or the Empress, or the Emperor, divine masculine, but it takes a lot of work to get into that type of energy. Sometimes the Empress and the Emperor only show up because people are either married or they just have kids. The Empress is usually a mother figure. The Emperor is usually a father figure. The Empress could be a wife or a mother, or the Emperor could be a father or a husband. Sometimes people aren't in that divine energy. Those cards are only showing up because they're parents, but they're not divine anything. To get into that energy, it requires a lot of work, a lot of growth, a lot of change. But somebody here could be wanting to change. Somebody's going to have to face something or face someone, something regarding their past. Whether it's several past connections or a particular connection in a particular connection that somebody has with someone or to something. What's this Knight of Swords? Yeah, the Seven of Cups. Yeah, somebody's like, I'm getting brain fog. Something is very like hazy. Seven of Cups here, Venus and Scorpio. Something is very like a lot of Scorpio energy. Somebody could be having dreams about something or someone. This could be like past life dreams or things that happened in the past that is something, you know, with the Seven of Cups can be confusion, illusions. Yeah, Three of Swords here. A lot of bad memories. What's this Seven of Cups? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Swords here. Sagittarius energy with the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Swords, Venus and Aries. I mean, Venus and Aquarius. So there's definitely changes that's happening. Somebody could be standing up to somebody. Somebody here needs to face somebody, or somebody here needs to confront someone. That could be what that is too. What's this Eight of Wands in reverse? Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Somebody is trying to delay some type of contract, some type of collaboration. Somebody wants someone to reject someone, or they want somebody to like ignore their intuition. They want somebody to be confused about who's who, what's what they should do. Yeah, somebody could be trying to cause conflict or trying to make it hard for somebody to see something clearly. Somebody could be purposely trying to change the communication or misinterpret what somebody says and does on purpose. Three of Pentacles. The devil is the author of confusion. Always keep that in mind. Three of Pentacles, Mars and Capricorn. Yeah, that somebody's trying to make something harder for somebody. You may have to work with somebody, whether this is a co-worker, a co-parent. This could even be like a business. Somebody here could be trying to also, if you have mail being sent to your house or something with like phone calls, I feel like somebody's trying to like block something. Somebody's trying to block some type of communication or block something from moving forward. Somebody's trying to make, with the Ten of Wands, is somebody trying to put a strain on something, but it's not going to work. Something is just not going to work. Yeah, I feel like somebody here is going within. Somebody here is healing. Somebody's doing a lot of reflection. Somebody's working on themselves. It's something is not working anymore. If something used to work on somebody, it's not anymore. Ten of Wands. Some of you guys can need to delegate tasks. Yeah, what's this? Somebody's trying to, what's this Ten of Wands? Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's evaluating some information that's been brought to them, something that was said to them. Somebody here could be trying to cause like a lot of confusion with communication. Somebody's trying to do. Somebody's really trying to weigh somebody down and have somebody feel bad or think about the past, or somebody really doesn't want someone, they don't want something to move forward. I'm really getting that. Seven of Pentacles. Saturn and Taurus. What's the Seven of Pentacles? The Justice in reverse and the Hermit. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Yeah, the Ten of Cups in reverse. You could be seeing 10-10. Yeah, somebody has a tough decision to make. Somebody may have to leave somebody out in the cold. Somebody has to make a head over heart decision. Somebody here is going to have to sacrifice whatever this devil energy is. If somebody here wants a new beginning, they want a clean slate, they want a new life, or they want a new lease on life, or they want, you know, these good things to come in, they're going to have to make a sacrifice. Somebody here is going to have to sacrifice or leave somebody out in the cold. Somebody knows what they need to do, but they're having a hard time doing it. Somebody also could be getting advice from somebody on how to handle something. This could even be like from a father figure, somebody's father, uncle, brother, friend, somebody that's really mature, honest, that has integrity, that can give an unbiased opinion, a more detached opinion, or somebody here is coming to you for this. Either somebody's giving you this type of counsel or advice, or you're the one that's giving this to somebody. Somebody can feel like they're caught in the middle of something. Somebody may not really know what to choose, who to choose, which way to go. Somebody needs to listen to their intuition. Yeah, there's the Capricorn here with the devil. So this devil talks about like fear, addictions, codependencies. Somebody knows that somebody could be trying to change certain habits or issues within themselves, and somebody's trying to make it hard on them. Somebody's trying to make something hard on somebody. 10 of Cups, Mars, and Pisces. Yeah, by causing conflict, drama. There could be issues going on with family, friends. What's this 10 of Cups in reverse? Yeah, somebody here could be leaving a home. Somebody here could be, having to move. Or somebody's worried. Somebody here could be worried about somebody's worried about something. 6 of Swords here, Mercury and Aquarius. But somebody's being, somebody here is getting moved. There's somebody's guides. Somebody has angelic protection. If somebody here is, if God, the universe, sees that somebody really wants to change and they really want to be better and do better, they're going to get the help they need to be able to make the move they need to make. And I really do feel like somebody is being moved out of some type of burdensome, unhealthy, dysfunctional, chaotic situation. Whether this is a job, family dynamic, a home situation, whatever, an environment, somebody here is going to get something is being evaluated possibly. There could even be something about an evacuation somewhere. What's this 6 of Swords? Yeah, somebody could be even going through a divorce. Somebody here is breaking also some type of tradition. Somebody here is not going to conform. Somebody here could have been staying in something just for the kids, or just because, it's the right thing to do. I feel like somebody here is not going off of that anymore. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. Somebody's breaking free. Yeah, somebody's getting out of some type of psychological entrapment. Yeah, and that's what's going to bring this person or bring somebody some type of new beginning, a new job, a new home, new car, new whatever. But what makes it hard is they're going to have to leave someone or leave somebody out in the cold. Maybe, and there's never no right time to break up with somebody, to divorce somebody. It's never a right time to part ways. It's never, if you keep waiting on the right time, wait until the kids are this age, wait until the person recovers from this. Oh, their father just died, or their mother or their grandmother just died, or they just got surgery, or they just lost their job, or they just this, or they're pregnant, or they just had the baby, or, something happened with their friend, or they're going through this. You'll be there for another 5, 10, 3 so years. Like you'll never, we lost this employee, so I can't leave the company now, although I hate it here because they need, you'll just stay in the same place forever. So somebody here needs to it's a tough choice. I get it. It's not easy. It's not, when you've been a martyr for so long and you've been making choices and decisions that make other people happy but keep you miserable, it gets really uncomfortable putting yourself first once and for all. You can feel guilty. There's confusion. There's fear. You could be worried about who's going to judge, who, is it the right thing? But what I will say, and hopefully this helps, hopefully this helps somebody. Being unhappy, doing anything where you're unhappy is never the right choice. Doing something where you have to settle, you have to walk on eggshells, you have to overcompromise, you have to basically like go against your morals and principles just to keep the peace. You have to be unhappy, you got to be getting abused, or you got to be dealing with a whole bunch of things that you normally wouldn't deal with if you didn't have to, if you didn't need somebody, if you didn't need a place to stay, if you didn't need a job, if you didn't need the money, if you didn't need the help. What would you really be doing? That's what somebody needs to ask themselves, and that's what they need to do. The Nine of Wands, I do see somebody breaking free. Somebody could be a November Sag, November Scorpio, Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody here is getting out of some type of psychological abuse, entrapment. Like I said, somebody here is no longer playing victim. Somebody's no longer seeing themselves as a victim to their circumstance. Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, a lot of back and forth. It's like, should I not? Jupiter and Capricorn. Somebody could be trying to get back on their feet. Why is the Five of Swords here? Real quick. This could be an open marriage or an open relationship. Or something that's an on again, off again thing. What's this Five of? And those things keep you stuck forever. Five of Swords. Something is like just like a pattern. Five of Swords. And somebody's trying to do that on purpose. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Virgo energy. What's this Eight of Pentacles about? Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. The more somebody commits themselves to a situation or to what's not good for them, the more they're going to keep losing. Somebody's going to keep losing money. Something's going to go on with somebody's health. Like, things are going to keep changing, not for the better. Yeah. And that's what somebody here needs to realize. But anyways, I feel like something is over. I feel like somebody here is not going to really... Somebody here could be trying to blackmail somebody. Make somebody feel like they're going to be embarrassed. Make somebody feel like people are going to talk about them, ridicule them. I feel like somebody doesn't care about that no more. Somebody does not care. Somebody doesn't care about... Somebody doesn't care. And people talking shit anyway. If for those of you that wanted to know, people are gonna talk anyway. Or they already have. Yeah, somebody's like, do I want to break up the family? Do I want to disappoint the... You know, it's like you gotta... If, again, I'm gonna say it one more time. If you have to sacrifice your peace of mind and your happiness for something or someone, that's the wrong decision. I'm not talking about like making sacrifices for your kids if you have them. But even that, like I said for Leo, I think, if you're not happy, your kids are not going to be happy. So I don't, you know, let's get some oracle messages here. Yeah, birth. So there could be a conception here. Maybe somebody here was on a break, and I don't know, you know, people who have makeup sex, or, you know, they whatever, and somebody, I mean, it could be conception here. So, or if that could be something that you need to watch out for. What else? Tranquility is always that, oh, let's just do this one last time. And then that last time, or the time you say to yourself, okay, I'm just going to have sex with this person just one more time. And then after that, I'm never going to do it again, or we're going to stop. And then that's the time somebody gets pregnant, or you get somebody pregnant. So just, you know, but some of y'all want that. So just, you know, if that's what you want, then that's fine. Tranquility. I feel like somebody here is trying to find balance. Somebody goes back and forth with themselves a lot when it comes to making choices and decisions. And it's because somebody here needs a lot of validation from people, whether they realize this or not. Somebody doesn't really realize that they really do seek a lot of external validation. Because if somebody here didn't, they wouldn't be caring about who's going to be mad, who's going to feel this way. They wouldn't care about that. Yeah, break free. Somebody here is breaking free. Somebody's about to have, and this birth doesn't have to be about a pregnancy. It could be a whole new life. Somebody here is about to have a whole new life. And they may have to, you know, somebody here is getting their priorities in order, their finances in order. Somebody may have to kind of, you know, it may be paycheck to paycheck for a while. It may be a little bit of fluctuations with something, but somebody will find their balance. Birth. Yeah, compassion. Yeah, just make sure if this is, you know, make sure you have some compassion for yourself. Yeah, psychic knowing. Somebody's following their intuition. Somebody's intuition is telling them to break free from something, or to leave something out in the cold. Tranquility. Yeah, honor yourself. And somebody's not going to have peace of mind, or they're not going to have no money, no prosperity until somebody puts themselves first. Somebody has to stop being a martyr. What's break free? And we got energy. Somebody here will regain their energy. They'll regain their confidence. They'll have a sense of purpose when they break free from whatever this is. Somebody here, some of you guys, like I said, you could be meant to teach something, or you could be learning something, or maybe you're meant to learn from somebody. Confidence, purpose. Yeah, I feel like once somebody breaks free, they're gonna feel, once somebody gets away from something or someone, or somebody here just makes a decision to not be a victim, to not see themselves as a victim despite what's going on, and to put themselves first, they're gonna feel their energy coming back. They're gonna feel more free, more confident. Somebody's gonna need to honor themselves, or they're not gonna have no peace. They're not gonna have no money. Their health is gonna be fucked up. It's not gonna be good. And this has been coming up for y'all's reading for like a year now. I've been talking about somebody, a relationship, or a living situation, or a job, or something taking a toll on somebody's health since last year, since 2024. And I feel like somebody is finally now breaking free. There's going to be adjustments that need to be made. Maybe somebody's going to have to adjust to a different way of living, a different belief system. Maybe somebody needs to change their beliefs, or maybe somebody here, you know, the Hierophant in reverse, that could be outdated beliefs about certain family structures, systems, work, societal norms, and shit like that. Especially surrounding relationships and marriage and all those things. Let's look up what a martyr is, okay? Let's chat GPT. What does it mean? What does a martyr look like? Let's see what a martyr looks like in interpersonal relationships. A martyr in interpersonal relationships often exhibits self-sacrificing behavior, sometimes to an extreme degree, and may unconsciously seek suffering or hardship as a way to gain validation. Control, or a sense of purpose. Here's how this archetype can show up: overextending themselves, always putting others' needs before their own, even at the cost of their well-being. That's why somebody's health is getting fucked up. Something is starting to manifest in the body. Saying yes to everything, even when they're exhausted or resentful. Taking on more emotional labor than necessary, especially when you're dealing with somebody that's very codependent. They don't know how to regulate their own emotions, and you always got to sit there and walk on eggshells for them. A Capricorn just texted me, so some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn, or somebody that has Capricorn in their chart. And we got the Queen of Pentacles, which is December Capricorn, December Sag. But when you're dealing with a partner or a friend or whoever, and they don't know how to regulate their emotions, and they expect you to basically carry that burden, somebody here could be having issues with their back or their heart. Anyway, seeking validation through suffering. Feeling unappreciated or unseen, but continuing to give excessively. Finding worth in how much they endure for others. I'm telling you, becoming frustrated when others don't acknowledge their sacrifices. Number 3, attracting or enabling unhealthy dynamics. 2 of Cups in reverse. There's something about a dynamic that somebody has been in with somebody for a very long time. It could be a family member, whoever somebody got kids with, a lover, a friend. Something is unhealthy. Attracting or enabling unhealthy dynamics. Feeling drawn to people who need saving or fixing. Remaining in relationships where they are taken for granted. Feeling a sense of guilt or failure if they prioritize themselves. I can't make this up. Number 4, emotional guilt and passive aggression. Using their suffering as a way to manipulate. After everything I've done for you, somebody's very manipulative. And this is why you got to be careful when you accept help from people, because, well, you know, remember that time I did that for you? After everything I did for you, you're going to leave me, even though like this relationship is killing you slowly, and you're depressed and miserable. You're going to leave me, even though we're both miserable. You're going to leave me, or you don't want to be my friend. Like, what the fuck? Holding on to resentment but not expressing their needs directly. Expecting others to notice their pain without asking for support. Yeah. Number 5, fear of independence or joy. Struggling to accept love or ease without struggle. Feeling guilty when things are good. Avoiding self-care or rest because they feel undeserving. Somebody here don't take care of themselves. There's a relationship that has caused, man or woman, that has caused somebody to neglect themselves. Then this could even be this. Somebody here could have learned this from their mother or father. Maybe somebody saw a parent over sacrifice everything, and they've, somebody, there's an outdated belief that somebody has been taught by their upbringing that, oh, love means sacrificing to the point of misery. Love means not walking out on your family or not doing this or not doing that. Love means being, it's not about being happy. It's not about being joy. It's not about being content. It's about sacrifice. And yes, you do have to make sacrifices in your relationships, but not to the point when you are miserable, your health is being affected. Something has gotten so, somebody has been carrying something around for so long, they have health issues, especially in the hips, the lower back, or somebody's heart, lungs. Somebody here has a hard time even enjoying, or somebody here, when somebody has a good day, somebody makes somebody feel guilty about having a good day, or this is how somebody feels on their own. When something goes good, it's like somebody feels guilty when something is too easy or when something is going too well. And how to shift this pattern. Recognizing self-worth outside of suffering. Setting boundaries without guilt. Allowing themselves to receive without earning it through pain. Communicating needs directly instead of expecting others to guess. Yeah, period. Somebody here needs to learn that they don't, and with the Emperor upright and the Empress in reverse, this could be where somebody's used to giving and doing. Somebody doesn't feel like they're worthy of receiving love, receiving connection, receiving anything if they're not if it doesn't come with pain, over sacrificing, abuse, or unhappiness and misery. And that's what somebody here needs to kind of adjust. Somebody needs to adjust their belief system. Especially when it comes to love and connections. You don't need to be miserable in order to be worthy of something. You don't have to be put through the ringer, or we got to go through hell and back together in order for me. Like what? No, the more somebody commits to something and tries to, the harder somebody works on fixing something that has been expired, that has been need to let go of, the more they're going to have issues with their health and their finances. Somebody needs to purify and let this shit die and just let something go. If they want to feel better, get better, and do better. Somebody's not going to get no jobs. No, their health is not going to get, nothing's going to get better for somebody until somebody, and maybe somebody's in denial about this. Somebody could be in denial all they want, but when they can't manifest shit, when they can't get shit, they're going to sit there and be stuck. They're going to really feel stuck. They're going to really feel mad. Something is not working for somebody because it's an outdated belief. Somebody's not meant to conform. Maybe your parents did that, but that's your parents. That's not you. Also, there's like somebody here's a hypocrite. One minute somebody's encouraging somebody to not settle and to put themselves first, but yet they're telling them to stay with somebody that they know is not good. But it's like that's why you can't listen to other people. You really can't. You really can't. And you can't listen to people who are unhealthy, who chose to stay stuck to people where they were miserable at because of kids, money, religion, tradition. You can't take advice from people like that. They're miserable. They're going to give you advice that's going to help, that's going to reflect what they're going through and how they choose to live their lives. You can't get advice from people like that. Some of y'all never seen a healthy relationship or a healthy marriage before. Let's call it what it is. So don't take advice from people that don't know how to put themselves first, because you'll be just like them, or you'll stay where you at, or your life is going to be how it is. And from what I'm seeing, somebody here is not happy with how things are. But this is your reading, Sagittarius. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.